Sandra Annette Bullock is an American actress and film producer. Bullock was born on July 26, 1964, in Arlington County, Virginia, to Helga Matilda née Meyer, 1942-2000, an opera singer and voice teacher from Germany, and John Wilson Bullock, 1925-2018, an Army employee and part-time voice coach from Birmingham, Alabama. Her father, who was in charge of the Army's military postal service in Europe, was stationed in Nuremberg when he met her mother. Her parents married in Germany. Bullock's maternal grandfather was a German rocket scientist from Nuremberg. The family returned to Arlington, where her father worked with the Army Materiel Command before becoming a contractor for the Pentagon. Bullock has a younger sister, Gesina Bullock Prado, who served as president of Bullock's production company, Fortis Films. For 12 years, Bullock lived in Nuremberg, West Germany, and Vienna and Salzburg, Austria, and grew up speaking German. She had a Waldorf education in Nuremberg. As a child, while her mother went on European opera tours, Bullock usually stayed with her Aunt Crystal and cousin Suzanne, the latter of whom later married politician Peter Ramsauer. Bullock studied ballet and vocal arts as a child and frequently accompanied her mother, taking small parts in her opera productions. In Nuremberg, she sang in the opera's children's choir. Bullock has a scar above her left eye, which was caused by a fall into a creek when she was a child. While she maintains her American citizenship, she applied for German citizenship in 2009. Bullock attended Washington Lee High School, where she was a cheerleader and performed in school theater productions. After graduating in 1982, she attended East Carolina University in Greenville, North Carolina, where she received a BFA in drama in 1987. While at East Carolina, she performed in theater productions, including Peter Pan and Three Sisters. She then moved to Manhattan, New York, where she supported herself as a bartender, cocktail waitress, and coat checker while auditioning for roles. Bullock's filmography spans both comedy and drama, and her accolades include an Academy Award and a Golden Globe Award. She was named one of Time's 100 most influential people in the world in 2010. After making her acting debut with a minor role in the thriller Hangmen, 1987, Bullock received early attention for her supporting role in the action film Demolition Man, 1993. Her breakthrough in the action thriller Speed, 1994, led to leading roles in the romantic comedy While You Were Sleeping, 1995, and the dramas A Time to Kill, 1996, and Hope Floats, 1998. She achieved further success in the following decades with the comedies Miss Congeniality, 2000, 2 Weeks' Notice, 2002, The Proposal, 2009, The Heat, 2013, Ocean's 8, 2018, and The Lost City, 2022. The dramas Crash, 2004, and The Unforgivable, 2021, and the thrillers Premonition, 2007, and Bird Box, 2018. For her portrayal of Lee Ann Tuohy in the biographical drama The Blind Side, 2009, Bullock won the Academy Award for Best Actress. She was nominated for the same award for playing an astronaut stranded in space in the science fiction thriller Gravity, 2013, which is her highest-grossing live-action film. In addition to acting, Bullock is the founder of the production company Fortis Films. She has produced some of the films in which she has starred, including Miss Congeniality 2, Armed and Fabulous, 2005, and All About Steve, 2009, and served as an executive producer on the ABC sitcom George Lopez, 2002 to 2007, on which she made numerous appearances. Dubbed America's Sweetheart by the media, Bullock was also named the most beautiful woman by People magazine in 2015. Bullock was once engaged to actor Tate Donovan, whom she met while filming Love Potion No. 9. Their relationship lasted 3 years. She dated football player Troy Aikman and actors Matthew McConaughey and Ryan Gosling. Bullock married motorcycle builder and Monster Garage host Jesse James on July 16, 2005. They first met when Bullock arranged for her 10-year-old godson to meet James as a Christmas present. In November 2009, Bullock and James entered into a custody battle with James's second ex-wife, former adult film actress Janine Linda Mulder, with whom James had a child. Bullock and James subsequently won full legal custody of James's 5-year-old daughter. A scandal arose in March 2010 when several women claimed to have had affairs with James during his marriage to Bullock. Bullock cancelled European promotional appearances for The Blind Side, citing unforeseen personal reasons. On March 18, 2010, James responded to the rumours of infidelity by issuing a public apology to Bullock. He stated, "The vast majority of the allegations reported are untrue and unfounded beyond that. I will not dignify these private matters with any further public comment." James declared, "There is only one person to blame for this whole situation, and that is me." He asked that Bullock and their children one day find it in their hearts to forgive me for their pain and embarrassment. James's publicist subsequently announced on March 30, 2010, that James had checked into a rehabilitation facility to deal with personal issues and save his relationship to Bullock. On April 23, 2010, Bullock filed for divorce in Austin, Texas. Their divorce was finalized on June 28, 2010, with conflict of personalities cited as the reason. Bullock announced in 2010 that she had proceeded with plans to adopt a son born in January 2010 in New Orleans, Louisiana. Bullock and James had begun an initial adoption process 4 months earlier. Bullock's son began living with them in January 2010, but they chose to keep the news private until after the Oscars ceremony that March. Given the pair's split and subsequent divorce, Bullock continued the adoption of her son as a single parent. Bullock announced in December 2015 that she had adopted a second child and appeared on the cover of People magazine with her then 3-year-old new daughter. Bullock was in a relationship with photographer Brian Randall from mid-2015 until Randall's death due to ALS on August 5, 2023. On December 20, 2000, she was in a private jet crash on a runway from which she and the 2 crew escaped uninjured. Pilot error and blizzard conditions were responsible. The crew were unable to activate the runway lights during a night landing at Jackson Hole Airport. Bullock won a multi-million-dollar judgment against Benny Danishju, the builder of her Lake Austin, Texas, home in October 2004. The jury ruled that the house was uninhabitable. It has since been torn down and rebuilt. Danishju and his insurer later settled with Bullock for roughly half the awarded verdict. While Bullock was in Massachusetts on April 18, 2008, shooting The Proposal, she and her then-husband Jesse James were in a vehicle that was hit head-on by a drunk driver. They were uninjured.